Hey, welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are doing fantastic. So, what is going on May 8th, 2026? Well, we have Black Lilith, opposite of Venus. So this is where love gets tested. And it's not by romance and it's not really by the compatibility, but it is by truth. So when Lilith opposes Venus, the universe will ask one question: are you loved for who you truly are, or for who you've been pretending to be? And the answer, it's going to show up in your relationships, your desires, and self-worth. So the transit is a direct opposition of 180 degrees between Venus, which is love, relationships, beauty, values, and harmony. And then you have Lilith, Black Moon Lilith. That is raw desires, it's rebellion, self-shadow, taboo, suppressed truth. So when these are opposite of each other, it creates tension between who you are versus who you've been acceptable as, what you desire versus what you've been taught. It's authentic connection versus performative love. So at its core, this is a push-pull between harmony and truth. So it's not a peaceful love transit. It's a relationship truth bomb. So across the collective, people will start questioning dynamics. The imbalances come to surface, and then control versus freedom becomes a major theme during this transit. So the transit can disrupt relationships that are built on appearances instead of authenticity. If it's fake, it's breaking. So Lilith energy does not ask politely. It demands expression. So it's hidden attraction, taboo feelings, sudden intense connections, emotional or sexual awakenings. So people may feel pulled towards things that don't make logical sense, go against their type, challenge their identity. This is Lilith saying, stop lying about what you want. Okay? Now, let's talk about the self-worth triggers. So Venus rules value. Lilith exposes where you feel rejected, shamed, or just too much. So collectively, people may experience jealousy, comparison, feeling unworthy or unseen, questioning attractiveness or desirability. But let's go a layer deeper. These triggers are revealing where you abandoned yourself to be loved. So this is one of the biggest themes. It's, do I stay in this relationship or do I choose myself? Am I compromising too much? Am I losing my identity in love? Lilith wants freedom. Venus wants connection. And during this transit, they are not compromising easily. So, how people will feel? Well, emotionally, this transit can feel a lot like restlessness in the relationships. You could have sudden attraction or repulsion. Then there can be emotional intensity plus confusion. And then desire for something more real. So there's also a strong magnetic but chaotic energy. People are drawn to each other, but it's not always in stable ways. This is that I shouldn't want this, but I do kind of energy. So let's talk about the psychological and shadow work theme of the transit. Because this transit activates the shadow of love. So you find yourself loving people who trigger wounds, attracting unavailable or intense partners, repeating patterns you know are not healthy. So there's the conditioning around love. It's, I have to be this way in order to be loved. And if I'm too much, I'll be rejected. So then you find yourself dimming your light. And then I can't show my full self. Lilith exposes all of that. So let's talk about what can happen, the real life manifestations during this time. So there could be a manifestation of sudden breakups or confrontations. There can be affairs or secret attractions coming to light. Power struggles in relationships. People choosing independence over partnerships. Deep, transformative conversations about love and boundaries. This transit doesn't destroy for no reason. It reveals what's already unstable. So this isn't chaos for the sake of chaos. The transit is here to align your relationships with your truth. Break patterns of people-pleasing. Help you reclaim your authentic desires. And redefine what love actually means to you. So it's about integrating your wild, unapologetic self. That's Lilith. Your capacity to love and connect. That's Venus. Because real love cannot exist without truth. So pay attention to what triggers you around May 8th, because it's not random. It's the exact place where you've been compromising your truth just to keep the peace. So May 8th isn't about losing love. It's about losing the illusions about love. And what remains after this transit, that's what's real. So if you like this kind of content and you find it to be helpful, make sure you subscribe, like, share, and comment. That helps to grow the channel, and it helps to get this content out to everybody who needs to be able to have a chance to see it and understand why astrology is here and what astrology actually does for everybody as a collective. So until the next one, I hope you find this helpful. I love you guys. I'll talk to you soon.